Basically, right now, this is just
watching our podcast. Hello everyone, welcome back. We are here today again. I am Jewel M. Espana.
and I'm Atika.
And we are so glad to be back to give you all a new episode, this is our second time already.
Yes. Alright, so Jewel and I decided to come up with this topic because this is actually mostly the ongoing dilemma of the Gen Z and the millennial, right? Is it right? So, one word. Are you familiar with the word ghosting?
Well, of course, as a teenager, I am.
So we related in our Christian walk. So, is it true that sometimes God is ghosting you? Is it like ironic somehow? Right, so let's dive into that and let's, figure out what we're trying to say to you. So let's get the word, the meaning of the word ghost. So for you, Jewel, anong meaning ng ghosting for you?
Well, I suppose related with love.
Okay.
For those teenagers who are interested in the topic of love, dating, mutual understanding, and all, ghosting would mean that you guys used to talk and suddenly, all of a sudden, they're not answering you or they're not responding to you.
Leaving you hanging.
Yes, like a ghost.
Like real ghosts. Have you seen one?
1 second it was there and then poof, it's gone.
Yeah, and then siguro in Bisaya, for those people who are watching or watching this video, Bisaya people, kanang namiya, kanang nagstorya pagay ka, and then, uy, asa naman to nawa? Yung manood na ba, di ba?
Yeah.
And for people who are also joining us na hindi nakakaintindi, again, translation man na Tagalog. Oh, this is really a topic where I know everyone actually, we are available around the globe, so we're trying to be multi.
Basically, maybe I'll stick to English, maybe
Okay.
I'll start.
Kasi ako, pwede rin maka ano-ano. So,
Yes.
si Jewel, English talaga yan siya. So, let's go back. Ang dami ng mga chika, no? Bitaw. So, ghosting. So, for me, ghosting is somehow, there's no assurance anymore that that person will go back, because even though that person say something, promises you something or said something about you, but at the end of the day, and when you look around and then look at your phone and you go back to your room and then, hey, I'm alone. I'm not going anywhere. I don't have anywhere that I can look for, something like that.
Somehow they are not permanent at all.
That's right. So I think from defining the word ghost or ghosting, somehow if you think of the character of God, he's not like that, right, Jewel?
Definitely not.
That's right. So that's why when I figure out that some young people are actually thinking of asking, "Nasan ka na ba, Lord? Where are you, God?" Right now, some are they didn't know that the time that they asked that question to God, it's somehow like they're defining ghosting, right? So they thought that God is just leaving them hanging. So basically, that's how it works for that part. So Jewel, I would like to ask some few questions to you, and like based on your experience with your friends, have you got the chance to deal with those people that they thought that God is far from them, or they never ever experienced God at all? Maybe somehow you can share.
Well, I suppose with the school I am attending now, which is not the same religion as I am, of course, I have met a lot who is not that close to God, or either they don't know God at all. Just the fact that their parents, their parents are in that religion, that's why they stick to that religion, because their parents pray to that, so they pray to that as well. Like, no built-in connection no deeper sense of connection. And I suppose I haven't met someone who thought God was ghosting them. Although I have met some who are atheists, which like they don't believe in God. So it's either they are atheists or the connection is really so far off. It's either that.
Yeah. And maybe in my side as well with some of my friends before, they didn't use the word ghosting. Instead, God was silent. Silent. Like the times that they want to hear or get an answered prayer right away, then they can't get it. I think there's a reason behind that, right, Jewel? Um,
Definitely.
in my side, one point that I can come up is first of all, God is not ghosting you or not leaving you behind. He's always there for you. It's just a matter of you understanding, acknowledging that He is with you all the time. So, how about you, Joel? Your other points?
Well, yeah, to focus on this part, you can't say that God is ghosting you now. If you are to read Bible scriptures, God is to be known with testing one's patience of His disciples.
No, I think I agree with you.
Yes, testing. That's really one of such challenges for people. Patience. And one might ask the Lord for something, and just because they didn't get it in an instant, they think, "Oh, God's ghosting me. Oh, where are you, God? Oh, God left me behind." Just because they didn't get what they wanted, just like that. And which is really, like,
Sad.
yeah, like a humanly thing to do, but kind of a childish thing to think about. But at the same time, you can't really blame those who are not that close to God because they didn't know much better. They still are in the process of learning. So we can't exactly blame that that's how they think. Although of course, we are here to give you guys awareness in what's the right way of thinking.
I think you always go back to the basic, like your knowledge about how true God is in your life. Because if you come to think of it, in this generation right now, in this world, the only thing that can lead you is, I think, it's a choice if you are following the narrow road, like it's the way of God. So if you're following the wider road, so that means there are a lot of options for you to see. So you didn't know that the time that you tried to go back to God, you can't go back anymore. It's because it was difficult for you to try to go back and see Him because there are a lot on, piled up like ahead of God. So sometimes you always go back to just humble down and then try to seek God again in your own room, like by yourself, without like searching it on the internet or to your friends or to anyone. So in that way, that's where you can try to find God, and you say to yourself that He's not ghosting you. It's just that I think with what you said, patience, because sometimes even though right now it's not happening, but He is actually working on it. But it's just a matter of timing, His perfect timing when it will happen to you. So I think for me, it's a matter of molding you to be the better version of yourself. So it's not that He's leaving you behind. So for those people who thought that God is not with you or is not existing or is that the right word or ghosting you, um, right now, check your heart and check your surroundings. Check what's in front of you right now, and that's where you know if God is with you or not, or if He's ghosting you or not. So how about you, Joel, your um, last point for
Well,
this?
I suppose That's it. God has 3 answers for our prayers. Now, these 3 answers are yes, no, and wait.
Yes.
There are no maybe.
Mhm.
No. Our God is our
God is always sure.
yes,
Um,
God is our assuring God,
Mhm.
and He is perfect.
Yes.
He is amazing, and you can never say that, oh, He's unsure with my
Mhm.
life. Oh, He left me. No, no.
You're just overthinking.
Yes, like you're being drawn to
Mhm.
another path in life, and that's not what God made for you.
Mhm.
If you are to overthink that way, that's not the right path to go.
That's right. And maybe in connection with that, I'll just leave you with this kind of scenario. In a setting, in a classroom setting, there's a teacher and students. So if the teacher is giving you the test paper, that means the teacher will not really give you the exact answers because you have to figure it out yourself. So it doesn't mean that the teacher didn't give you the right answer. The teacher don't, you didn't matter to the teacher. But think of it that those students are you're one of those students. Example in a real life situation, and then God is giving you a test for you to really answer it. And during the test, taking the exam, teacher will always keep quiet, right? He or she will not tell you, oh, this is the right answer.
Oh.
Because you studied on that, so you have to put it into an application.
Yes.
That's the test. So that's why in our life, if you thought that God is ghosting you or in a silent moment, it's actually not ghosting. It's just that He's just with you, and He is actually seeing if my child or my children or His people are actually living the life that He's trying to say that I love you, Lord. Oh, if you really love the Lord or you trust me, then believe in me that I will work it out to you. So right now, there's a possibility He's testing you to be the better version of yourself, right? So you agree with that?
Yes, yes. Because of course test papers are there to help you and shape your mind
Yeah,
into
that's
thinking critically and
Mhm.
thinking the right answers for each challenges.
That's right. That's right, Jewel. So I think we will be leaving you with a verse in Hebrews chapter 13, verse 5. Never will I leave you, never will I forsake you, says the Lord. So again, be more excited for our next videos and hope you learned something today. And again, this is Atika.
I am Jewel.
And see you on the next vlog.
See you.
Bye for now. God bless.